This season could be very special for Foden. At the beginning of this season, we sold Gundogan to Barcelona. Honestly, I didn't want that to happen because I felt Gundogan still had 2 to 3 years of top football to give us in Man City, but the sale happened, and also I felt there was nobody in the Man City team to fill that Gundogan role. I wanted McAllister, but McAllister, Liverpool got McAllister, and also we lost Kevin De Bruyne to injury. Now there was expectations on Phil Foden because if there was anyone that was close to Gundogan was Phil Foden. But I'll be very honest, I never trusted him to play very well in the middle. I always felt he was very, very good playing on the wing. Like I always felt Phil Foden, yes, he could play in the middle, but you won't see that 10 over 10 performance from him. He will probably give you like a 7 over 10 kind of performance. But when he's playing on the wing, you see him giving very, very good performance. So I never trusted him very much to play in the middle. But this season, I believe, could be different because last season, Phil Foden had 5 assists in the Premier League and he finished 8 in all competitions. This season so far, Phil Foden already has 6 assists in the Premier League and is already on 8 in all competitions. So playing in the middle, you can tell, is actually key for Phil Foden this season. Pep Guardiola needs to start playing more. He needs to trust Phil Foden to play more in the middle. We've seen games where Doku is on the right, Phil Foden is on the left, and in game they decide to switch. This season we've seen games where Phil Foden started on the right. Walker now is moving a bit very high, and Phil Foden has to now come more central. And you see how the game changes whenever he comes central. Also, in the last 2 to 3 games, Phil Foden has just been exceptional. The way he gives his assists, the way he passes, the way he carries the ball. He can lose the ball. We saw against Crystal Palace that what happened, but he needs to do those things. He actually needs to do those things because that will that brings out the best in him. That's how he feels confident playing. So he needs to actually lose the ball, but he doesn't. I'll be very happy if he doesn't lose. Like if a situation happens whereby he loses the ball and he does not lead to a goal. So him playing in the middle this season is very, very, very important, honestly. And now Kevin De Bruyne is back, and I would like to see him and Kevin De Bruyne behind Erling Haaland. I feel Phil Foden right now can actually play that Gundogan role. I feel he's the one that can actually do it. I feel he can do it this season. This is the season for him to actually learn the role, grow into the position, try to, because I feel on the long run he's the Gundogan replacement. And so far in the last games he has played, like so far this season, he has shown that he can actually do it. And playing beside Kevin De Bruyne also will be an advantage for him to actually learn. Kevin De Bruyne will be able to guide him and also like help him as well. But this season, him and Kevin De Bruyne behind Eddie Haaland is very, very, very key for us. I believe that should be the way going forward. You all know we play 3-2-4-1, where it's Walker, Diaz, Nete Ake, Rodri, Stones, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, and Erling Haaland off front. I feel that should be the 11. If everyone is fit, that should be the 11. Phil Foden needs to play in the middle more. Pep needs to start trusting him more to play in the middle. And he said it in I think it was few days ago. Was it the game after Sheffield United? He said it that he enjoys playing more in the middle. Or it was the game after Everton, one of them. He said he enjoys playing more in the middle. And so far, I feel he has shown enough for him to play more in the middle. If Foden needs to play more in the middle, Pep needs to trust him to play more in the middle. There's always that situation whereby maybe due to the opponent you're facing, tactical change. Yes, that can happen. Maybe Pep can decide to play him more, to play him on the right. Maybe Alvarez is now the one playing behind Haaland, but majority of his games so far this season has to be in the middle. And Phil Foden is just 23, honestly. There's always these expectations from him that people always want Phil Foden to do more. There's always this comparison with him and Saka. Him and Saka are two different kind of players. Saka is stronger than Phil Foden, of course. He's stronger than Phil Foden. What Saka can do, Phil Foden can do. What Phil Foden can do, Saka can do. They are two different kind of players. And they are two very good players. Also in the past, Phil Foden has tried. He has done well. He has had good numbers. And coming into a team that had Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, breaking into that kind of team is difficult. And so far, he has been able to still find a way. It's difficult. He has been able to still find a way and maintain good performance. But so far, right now, we don't have Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. Like, we don't have Gundogan. So it therefore means he's the one that can. He's the closest thing to that position. He is the closest to that position. The players we brought, Nunes and Kovacic, I don't think they are that kind of player. If there's anyone in the team that is close to Gundogan's position, it's Phil Foden. But Pep needs to trust him. Pep needs to trust him. And I feel this season could be actually different for him. If I'm to predict, Phil Foden will likely do more than 10 Premier League assists this season if he stays fit and if Pep Guardiola plays him more in the middle. I predict this guy to actually do more than 10 Premier League assists. This could be him playing more in the middle could be where he sort of, I don't know how to say this, like he sort of shows people why he's one of the best. He's one of the best in that position. If Pep keeps playing him in the middle, that will bring that confidence in him, and this will actually make people start seeing why he's one of the best playing in that position, like playing in that midfield or like that sort of like number 10 role. Phil Foden is still young. He's still a very young player. He still has a lot to learn. Just 23 years old. Honestly, he's just 23 years old. Yes, he has won so many trophies. He has achieved so much for that age. But I believe he's still a very young player. He still has so much to learn. Honestly, he still has so much to learn. But this season, Pep needs to just trust him more to play in the middle, because you can tell that is where he feels very confident. That is where he plays his best. He plays his best. And him and Kevin De Bruyne needs to be the two players behind Erling Haaland. Yes, there will be situations whereby we'll lose Phil Foden. He will lose the ball. There will be situations like that, but that's allowed. That's allowed because he needs to do those things to actually play well. He needs to lose the ball. If he doesn't lose it a lot, that would be very good. If it doesn't lead to a goal, that would be very good. Against Crystal Palace, it was a mistake. It happens, and he tries to recover it, and he got a penalty. But this season could be different for Phil Foden. Honestly, I believe this season could be the game. Like, if there's any season that Phil Foden could actually make people to start seeing him differently, could be this season, where Pep Guardiola keeps playing him more in the middle. He just needs to keep playing Phil Foden more in the middle, because that brings out the best in him. He has the ability to pass the ball. He has the ability to carry the ball. I feel if he plays that in that middle, if Pep plays him in that position for this season, maybe in the next 1 year or 2 years, Phil Foden will turn into a different kind of player. You will see how matured he will become. He will become very, very, very matured. And so far, he has done well this season. He has done well. Coming into a team that had David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and he is still able to maintain a very good number and also still break into the team. It's not easy, honestly. It's not easy. And I'm happy for him. And honestly, I would say I didn't believe he could play in that middle role. I honestly did believe he could do it. He has proved me wrong, and right now I have that confidence he can do it. Going forward, I just believe Phil Foden is the right person to be in that middle role. I have the confidence in him. I have 100% confidence in him that he's our Gundogan replacement. We don't need anyone to come into that position, like to start ahead of him. We only need somebody whenever he gets injured. That's it. But we don't need anyone to start ahead of him. Phil Foden is the one that can actually play in that Gundogan role for us. And I'm excited to see what him and Kevin De Bruyne will do playing behind Erling Haaland. And that's it for me, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you very much.